Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. We are here for FC26. Obviously the game, the ultimate edition of this game has obviously launched this Friday the 19th. Obviously for the standard edition it will be coming out next week. Um, yeah, I did get the ultimate edition. I don't know why I always do this every year, but screw it. And today, on this Friday, we will be starting off our Real Madrid career mode. Obviously, right here we have got Real Madrid. A couple of things to go through in terms of the foundations, my objective, how I sort of want this save to progress into. First of all, I expect this save to be about 2 seasons. I don't anticipate doing too long. I will potentially move on to another club afterwards. And secondly, let's have a look at the game settings. So, in terms of the gameplay type, so far I've played one game on authentic and one game on competitive, and honestly, I have taken down some notes that affected, or sort of gave me my sort of feeling. Personally, I don't think this is gonna apply to everyone. It's very subjective, but this is what I have. I believe that competitive gameplay has fast gameplay. It's harder to score, but it's also uh, easier to not concede, basically. And common score lines are 1-1, 2-1, 1-0, so a lot more realism. In my opinion, it's just tiki-taka playstyle. The AI do press quite a bit, but not too crazily. But they also don't just sit back and don't press like unrealistically. Um, and players that are good in passing and dribbling, because I played one game of kickoff, and I was Real Madrid against Barcelona. And immediately I realized that players like Bellingham, Pedri, Chouameni, and you can look through like everyone, like Vitinha, you know, these kind of players, they are going to suit this playstyle a lot better. Authentic, it's slower, it's easier to score, it's easier to concede. You're gonna see the type of Ange Postecoglou scorelines. Your 5-4, 6-5s. Um, a lot more focus on pace and physicality. And you also need a lot more support from your fullbacks, wingbacks, to support your wingers. And your midfielder, ideally, you want a quick player in there. Think about Fede Valverde, for example. He would be a player that suits authentic gameplay. So, with that being said, which one am I going to choose? I am going to play competitive. I think that suits my playstyle more and more realistic. Um, Honestly, I haven't tried Ultimate yet. I played on Legendary earlier. Um, and look, it felt quite tough. So I'm not too sure what to sort of expect on this. So I may just go with Ultimate. Do I go Ultimate? I think Legendary is pretty okay. For now, I do quite like that. Uh, Deeper simulation. I don't know what this setting is. This setting can have a significant impact on performance. I don't really want that. I don't think. Manager market. That's cool. No financial takeover. Disabled. Honestly, I think with Real Madrid, you know, um, you have to be strict. I think Real Madrid are a strict club, and hopefully we get to um, keep our job. Uh, Unexpected events, I'm gonna turn it on. Um, I think I quite like that. Uh, Normal for those. In terms of the match, um, 4 minutes for me is fine. Legendary again for the youth system. 4 minutes, I suppose. Quick sim, You know, all of these are okay. I'm not going to sim any games. I'm not going to quick sim. Um, Look, I think the problem with weather effects that was drastic last year, it took a big sort of effect. So I think I'm gonna turn it on, and I'm gonna put this on low for the wind effects. Um, but I hope it's not going to be too much of an um, effect in negative ways. Um, in terms of how the AI behaves, do we want tactical? I kind of like tactical, I suppose. Um, I might go tactical, but I don't really want dynamic. I think custom again. Let's go tactical. Hopefully, training plan. These are all okay. These are all okay. Transfers. Um, what I did was a mistake. I made this mistake before. Was I disabled it completely? I don't want to do it in the first window, but I will want to make transfers throughout this career. Realism wise, um, I do like realistic. I like a realistic. Transfer approaches. Honestly, I think loose is okay. Scouting, uh, on. I don't really want to you know um have that as a cheat code. Um, Honestly, I'm not gonna take any of these international offers, so I'm just gonna turn that off. Um, that's okay. Let's go to Euros. Youth Academy, unexpected events on. I'm gonna turn it on to medium. I don't think I want it on to high. And then no points deduction there. So, with that being sort of sorted out now, I am happy to get this career on the way. Sign the contract. Um, so, as we head into the game now, what I want to do first, obviously, tactical vision. Let's have a look at you know what we want to do. Obviously, we are using Xabi Alonso. So again, look, I don't really need a tutorial here. It's pretty much the same, isn't it? Um, um, I feel like Xabi Alonso is really, really standard, and it's a bit of everything. You know, I don't really see it being just one specific thing, so I'm gonna keep it to standard. Um, I do like that. Um, do I want to hire so many coaches? I think we have the funds for it definitely on in this save. So I suppose we may as well get. I mean, yeah, we may as well get that, in, right? Like, okay, so we get. Let's just try to enhance the performance and try to get the best of the best in you know uh the industry, I suppose. To try to help us out. Uh, so let's go with that as our goalie. I'm okay with that. And then we also still need a defensive one. Do we really need so many keepers? Oh, Luis Montero. I, see, the thing is, do I really want so many coaches? You know what? We are Real Madrid. We need the best of the best, right? You know what? I'm just too lazy to go and do this. I'm too lazy. We'll just keep it to like these guys. So we have a couple there, a couple here, and a couple of goalkeeping coaches as well. Um, you know, when you look at the attack, Vinny and Rodrigo and our academy guys will gradually improve. Um, okay, now let's meet the squad. So, this is the part that we want to come for. That scared me. That I was thinking, why is Cole Palmer um at Real Madrid? Um, so Courtois, Lunin, Sergio Mestre, and Fran Gonzalez are the four goalkeepers at the club. I'm happy with that. We have got Ferland Mendy, Fran Garcia, and Alvaro Carreras, Alvaro Fernandez as well. People may know him as that. Uh, yep. Raul Asensio, Diego Aguado, David Alaba, Antonio Rudiger, Eder Militao, and Dean Huijsen. Yep. Happy with that for now. Obviously, we are not going to make any changes now. So, we've got Jesus Fortea, Dani Carvajal, and a Trent Alexander-Arnold. Why does Alvaro Carreras not have the Real Madrid dynamic yet? We've got Aurelien Tchouameni, we've got Thiago Pitash, Dani Ceballos, Fede Valverde, Eduardo Camavinga, Mario Martin, Jude Bellingham. Obviously, Mario Martin is out on loan at Getafe. Franco Mastantuono, and then we've got Brahim Diaz, Arda Güler, Vini Jr., Rodrigo, Mbappe, Endrick, and Young Gonzalo. I don't think we're missing anyone, which is obviously a good thing. But obviously, I look at that squad. It's a good squad overall, but it is certainly not a part where we want to, keep for the long term. We want to make changes. We want to make signings. I kind of want to improve Fernandez defending, to be honest. So I'm gonna give him fullback. I don't think we need to improve anyone there. Dean Huijsen. I mean, we kind of want to improve a bit of everything. A white back looks good. A balance look good as well. But obviously 43 weeks for that compared to 30 weeks. I guess we can keep it the balance. I feel like Dean Huijsen just needs a little bit of everything. Militao for me. I'm looking at this. I think Dean Huijsen is obviously good with his passing abilities in real life. Not quite so on FIFA, I suppose, but let's try to improve Trent's defending as well. Obviously, that's gonna be a big talking point during this whole career and just in real life in general. Let's give him the deep lying playmaker. I quite like that. I don't think pace is the most important trait that he needs. I think Fede Valverde is just so well balanced. Camavinga, Bellingham. I don't really see him as someone. I do quite like advanced playmaker. Someone who will be helping out. Arda Güler for me. Honestly, I kind of want to change his position, man. I want to change him to like a proper cam who can play center mid as well eventually, I suppose. You know what? We're gonna add another position for Arda Güler for now, and then Vini I think is quite decent. I think well-rounded. Rodrigo as well. For me, Young Gonzalo, again, he just needs to improve a bit of everything, but he's looking good. And Endrick, I would say similarly, a bit of everything. We kind of need him to work on. So, that is our development plan. And then let's see what we have. So we have got a couple of youth academy players, but again, I don't really see youth academy in this save as my absolute importance. So for that reason, I'm not going to emphasize a lot on that. Especially in this save, we know that Real Madrid aren't, you know, the most well known for academy. Although recently we're starting to pull through a couple of younger players in, but we don't tend to start them. We tend to just sell them on and have a buyback clause. So that seems to be the case. I think I'm gonna go with a 4-3-3 holding as my formation. Do we want a deep line? No, we don't want a deep line. And do we want it to be? We want it to be balanced. We want to do a bit of everything. We don't want to just sit back and hit the counter. You know, for goalkeeper wise, I don't think we need a sweeper keeper. I think a goalkeeper is just okay. And obviously Courtois has the plus. Dean Huijsen for me is a stopper, and then I suppose Militao can be the defender. Trent Alexander-Arnold I suppose has to be the sort of attacking wingback, which may leave us a little bit vulnerable. And then I suppose Carreras as well is going to be a wingback, which also may leave us very vulnerable, but we'll see. Like I said, Tchouaméni, I kind of want to be the deep line playmaker. And then, you know, on the right hand side, it will probably be Mastantuono. For now, is Bellingham injured in this save? He's not. Well, I guess since he isn't, then we're gonna start using him, right? Okay, so who do I want as my starting 11? So Courtois, yes, I do really sort of. Okay, this could be a problem. I don't think I can go Trent as attacking. I think I'm gonna have to keep Trent as just a wingback, and the reason for that is you saw his position there. He is going to get like annihilated if he does that. I suppose winger, and then if Mastantuono is a right wing or Arda Güler, it probably is now that Bellingham isn't injured. Then what we will do obviously is that. So without the ball it looks like this. With the ball it looks a little bit better now that Trent isn't all the way next to Güler. Basically. Okay, so I'm happy with that starting 11. Obviously the reason why Rodrigo isn't the main right wing is because he has obviously said that he wants to play on the left. And I just don't believe that, you know, forcing him on the right does him any good. Now the problem we have here is we are gonna have so many options, man. I mean, Camavinga is back as well. Mastantuono's in there. You know, I suppose it's gonna be at the Fran Garcia, right? Who is gonna be the main defender, along with Rudiger. So obviously, we've got a lot more defensive names and cover. But Mendy, Carvajal isn't even on the bench. I'm gonna take someone out. I mean, do we take Fran Garcia out and put Carvajal? I suppose we can alternate between them whenever we want to. Then let's just do. Okay, we need Diego Aguado in there. And then that is sorted there. A bit of OCD in there. But we are now set. We're now set to go. So Fede Valverde, obviously he's the captain. I know Carvajal is the club captain. but because he's not in the squad currently, in the starting 11, sorry, it is Fede Valverde. So what I want to start off with is preseason. In this episode, just to get the feels going. I'm gonna play one game, and then I will simulate the other two. So I suppose we're just gonna go for the one with the most money. Because either ways it doesn't really affect us too much. And yeah, I mean we've got RB Leipzig in our first game. Let's have a look at how RB Leipzig line up. It's actually one of the weaker Leipzig teams in the last couple of years. I know they've still got the likes of Castello Luqueba, and they've got Nusa, but I mean they've also got Conrad Harder, Bakayoko obviously, but overall, you know, Openda's gone. Obviously Dani Olmo left a couple of years ago to Barcelona. Set up your tactics, mate. We have it sorted. But cheers for the sort of reminder, I suppose. And then yeah, let's just get into it. Oh, they've got Timo Werner as well. He's back. Come on, Militao. Ooh, Bellingham, strong there. Mbappe, Vini, Mbappe. Arda Güler. Oh man, that's such a weak shot. I messed it up. I really messed it up. Okay. Oh, I gotta set Trent as the corner taker. He's definitely the man on this side of the flank to be our main corner taker. Come on, Militao. Nope. Okay, here's Kevin Campo. There's no way he's quicker than Arda Güler, man. Oh, what a pass. Oh, I really do enjoy Vinny. Jude. Come on. No. Arda Güler. There we go. That's our first goal in the Real Madrid career. Look at that picture in game as well, at the bottom left of your screens. There's Arda Güler kick-starting this Real Madrid career. You know what? I really like competitive gameplay, and that's what I'm talking. Brilliant finish. That's so realistic. The fact that he actually takes it on his left foot instead of smashing it on his right and going into the side netting like he probably would usually. I really do like that. So it's a bit of a refreshing change. It feels good so far, but obviously it's too early to sort of make a full-blown conclusion on this game. But I really like it so far. I really do. It's not easy by any means. It's not difficult to the extreme end. It's a sort of in between somewhere, which is quite nice for how I like to play this game at least. Come on. Come on, here's Vinny. So much space actually. That felt very easy, doesn't it? That felt very easy, but good counter attack there. By the way, look at the keeper. He doesn't. He actually tries to come out. He actually tries to come out and close down Vinny. So you know what? That's a big improvement from previous years. Here's Vinny. The combination. We might have to go to ultimate, guys. Oh, good save, Gulashi. There we go. Mbappe gets himself a goal as well. You know what? I'm gonna start to make some changes. Let's sub out the whole team. So you know, young Gonzalo That's not what I meant to do, but young Gonzalo can come on. Rodrigo, we can bring him on the left hand side. Brahim can come on the right hand side. Mastantuono for Jude. Kamavinga, you know what? Would Brahim be able to play as the 10? I don't think he would. Tonio Rudiger on for Dean Huijsen, as well as Dani Carvajal. So yeah, basically subbing out the whole team, pretty much. No, Mastantuono! Young Gonzalo! Fede! Oh, good save. I'm really hoping that Franco is okay. He's still carrying the injury. Let's take this with Rodrigo, shall we? Ooh! Just wiped by Militao. Come on, Brahim. Young Gonzalo. Fede Valverde seals the game. Brilliant passing, tiki-taka type football, man. Just beautiful. Beautiful. And that is game 1. 4-0 win. Really happy about that. But we'll obviously try Ultimate, like I said earlier. We'll try to see sort of what suits us best, where we are at, because obviously, you know, to start off the game, it's about experimenting and trying to sort of find our feet where we are. Let's look at how Inter line up. Lautaro, Thuram, Barella, Bastoni, Sommer, Dumfries. A very good team, obviously. Inter Milan. In terms of how we are gonna line up, so we'll obviously make some changes. I kind of want to keep for this game. I kind of want what I want to do here is I'm gonna go Mastantuono. I don't want to go with a B team. I don't want to go with too weak of a team. So what I'm gonna do, let's bring Raul Asensio in next to Dean Huijsen, and then let's keep it like that. Young Gonzalo will be dropped for Endrick. Dani Ceballos can come on. The whole point of this second match here is for us to be able to just sort of tell the difference between this difficulty and ultimate, like legendary and ultimate. So I don't want it to be such a bit of an unfair judgment. Yeah, I mean, let's just get into it. Oh, already I can feel the difference, man. I can already feel the difference between legendary and ultimate. What the? Oh. I guess I'll take that then. I mean, good pressing. Okay, so I'm gonna bring Rodrigo on. And that will be it at halftime. So I don't want to make too much changes, but obviously Mastantuono does not really feel too quick, too smooth to use. But obviously, look, we're not here just for the pace, right? We're gonna try to do more than just that. But I kind of want to give Rodrigo a bit of run in as well. Here's Rodrigo. Oh, is he off? Oh man, I didn't realize. Oh man. What is going on here? Bellingham. There we go. There we go. That's more like it, guys. Good play. I mean, what a pass that is. Beautiful finish. Okay, I don't know if Vinny Jr.'s injury is serious. Um, but anyways, I'm just gonna take him out for Brahim, and then what we will do is we'll put Brahim on the right hand side, Rodrigo onto the left. Uh, Bobby Kendrick will get some minutes. Kamavinga will come on. Dani Ceballos will come into midfield. David Alaba will also come on, and let's bring Carvajal on as well for Trent Alexander-Arnold. There we go. Yep. Is that Dani Ceballos? It actually is as well. Wow. I mean, brilliant. There we go. We will take that. So, again, second win. We are obviously playing on ultimate mode. But I still felt that although it was tougher, it was still a very, very good gameplay. So I believe we will stick with ultimate for now until we decide, yeah, it's crap now, you know. But really, really nice. So now, for our last pre-season game against AC Milan, what I will do, let's have a look at the Milan team that we're playing up against. So, Santiago Jimenez, obviously Luka Modric, Tomori, Pulisic, Maignan, Rafa Leao is on the bench. I don't know if that's accurate. Rabiot as well. Has he gone to Milan now? Is that confirmed or is this in the game? I don't know. And Kunku I know is at Milan as well. Pavlovic as well. A very good, solid team. So what we will do is we're gonna rotate. I'm gonna try to sort of uh, change. I suppose I should have a B team. Should we create a B team? I guess we should, right? It's always nice to have a second team for maybe the cup games. Maybe games that are um, in a game a week where we have 2 or 3 games, and it's going to be tiring. Obviously, our backup goalie Lunin. Um, it's a 50-50 here, but I think Fran Garcia suits the system better. For me, I think it's Raul Asensio, and I think it's Tony Rudiger. But obviously, we can mix and match with Alaba as well. Militao can obviously get some minutes. Tchouaméni can play centre back if we really, really desperately needed to. Um, I kind of want this. Hendrick, and then we can have Rodrigo. Actually, it should be Young Gonzalo, shouldn't it? Sorry, Hendrick, but you have to fight for your spot. You can be on the bench. Let's take Brahim out. Let's put in Brahim. Let's put Mbappe. Let's put Fede Valverde in. Let's put Alaba. I do like that. So that will be sort of our second team. Again, we're not gonna just stick with that throughout the entire career, of course. We will make changes subjectively to what we need. But yeah. So for example, for this game, I will start. I think Alaba and Militao can go on the bench. So that will be the only change. And then let's have a look at the C match. I don't think much has changed in this aspect of the game. Obviously Rafael starting, so obviously he didn't get benched. Neither did Nkunku or Rabiot. So yeah, so nothing has changed too much here. Brilliant pass, Mastantuono, Ceballos, Camavinga, Mastantuono, brilliantly held. Brilliant goal, Arda Güler. Let's get to halftime because we are pretty much there. That was beautiful team play, man. Beautiful goal. Beautiful, beautiful goal. Let's just sort of see out the remaining first half. Can we not concede, please? Here's Mastantuono, Young Gonzalo, Dani Ceballos. Dani, off the post. Oh man. Right, well, that is halftime. So let's just jump to results, shall we? A 3-0 win. Gonzalo Garcia, Young Gonzalo scored at the immediate start of the second half, and then Rodrigo scored. No subs. So I suppose that is still one aspect of the game that EA needs to improve on. But theoretically, we should have won the preseason tournament thingy. By that logic, I'm not too sure. Did we? Let's have a look. We got 6.2 million, so we did. That's a very, very nice indeed. For today, I want to play the first opening game, and then from the next episode onwards, we will just do ideally month by month per episode. That is sort of like the sort of plan I want to have in terms of how I want to start things off. But let's have a look at Osasuna and how they might potentially line up. So they've got Budimir, obviously Ruben Garcia, Valentine Rosier, um, Victor Munoz is on the bench apparently. I think he might actually be, but a very good starting 11. Shall we do a press conference? Let's do a press conference. Okay, we don't need tutorials over here. Okay, we don't really need that. Come on, Jabe. Okay. Um, humble. You know what? Let's be a little bit humble and downplay his performance. Chouameni. Nah, he's an absolute rock. Um, let's encourage Dean. Let's not try to pick the same answers for everyone, shall we? So that's our press conference. Easy, get a bit of a happy morale going on, and then Rodrigo. I like to see the hunger, and then Fran Garcia. I don't think you're gonna start or get involved. Unfortunately, mate, we've got a very good player in Alvaro Carreras. Jude Bellingham as the captain. That's very interesting, but obviously Real Madrid policies apply. Whoever has been at the club the longest will be the captain, and in that aspect, it will be Fede Valverde. So I'm happy with the starting 11, I suppose. Again, look, you're gonna say why isn't Rodrigo starting? Why isn't even Brahim starting? He's higher rated. Why isn't Rudiger starting? He's higher rated. It's not about the rating. I'm trying to be realistic, and I really think this is as realistic as it sort of gets. I don't think anyone else on the bench I need to change. So yeah, let's get into the opening game of La Liga. Ah man, what the hell was that, Alvaro? Oh man, he went over the board. Holy. Chouameni, out to Vini. Oh, good save, Sergio Herrera. Really good save there from the Spaniard. I'm on trend. Mbappe. Close, I guess. Not really. Oh. There we go. Yeah, Bellingham, man. There we go, man. I know he obviously didn't play this game in real life, but I thought I messed up there by doing the fake shot. But I still managed to somehow get across and get the pass to Jude. What a start, man. What a start. There we go. We have one. Let's go, Fede. Ooh. Good attempt, that. Okay, let's try another one of these corners and hope it works. It seems like our target is literally Mbappe all the time, man. Why is Vini so far back? Oh man, Vini is playing like a right back. And that's not a good thing for us, defensively. Oh no. Oh! No. Man! Ah man, I mean, why is Vini at right back? I am completely dumbfounded there. Did well there, and then I don't know what he did there. Come on. Let's try again. Let's try again. Okay, now we're gonna take this. Arda Güler flicked on. Den Huysen. Ah. Can we get? Nah, we can't. And that's half time. Very underwhelming first half, but you know, a mistake on my end. But I thought it was okay. Nothing, nothing too crazy, of course. Oh man, what are we doing? There we go! Kylian, the million of dreams! Oh man. The amount of passing I had to do there was crazy. Alright. I want to make some changes now. Yeah, Shaw feels a little bit tired. Kamavinga. Huysen feels tired. Rudiger. I want Carvajal, who has already gone down by one, I can tell. And then I guess I have to keep either one of these guys on. You know what? I'm gonna give young Gonzalo that opportunity, man. And then you know what? I'm gonna. Oh man, I'm not gonna do that then. I was gonna bring on Ceballos or someone like that, but I don't have another midfielder. So we'll just give Master Tuono that opportunity, I guess. But what a finish by Kylian. Come on then, Master Tuono. Oh, again, just a little bit too slow there. Just a tiny bit too slow. Jude. Bellingham. There we go. Jude. That's how you start the campaign. That's how you start the season off. Brilliant play. Oh, what a hit. What a hit, man. Look at that. Holy. No keeper's ever saving that. I'm not even kidding. Like, that's a crazy ass. I'm gonna keep it PG. Crazy ass hit, man. What a hit. Holy. Oh, can we make it 4? Oh, good save, Sergio Herrera. Vini could have had 1 too. Vini could have had 1 too, man. Right. Franco to take it. Kamavinga couldn't quite keep it. Back to Franco. And then now Rudiger. Oh. Could have scored. Antonio Rudiger could have had a go. Fede Valverde to whip this one in. Kamavinga straight at Herrera, but we'll take it. We will take that for the first opening match day victory at the Santiago Bernabeu against Osasuna. That was a very good game. Really, I thought. Obviously, started off well, got that lead with Bellingham, and then I made a mistake, and I don't know why Vini Jr. was at right back, but then Geraldo Becker got that equalizing goal. And then the second half, we just responded really, really well. Played really well. I thought, again, the subs were great. The team played well. Look, I mean, that was a poor goal to concede. Really poor. But I'm gonna have a look at the stats. To be honest, so look, we dominated, man. We dominated this game. Honestly, like domination. You know, like we can look at the stats. I kind of want to do this, like after each game, to just sort of dissect, have a look at the game, you know, have a look at sort of what we have done there. But in terms of that, yeah, I mean, yeah, the subs were great. I thought Mastantuono played well. I thought Gonzalo Garcia, young Gonzalo, did a good job, and a couple of tens there, for Mbappe and Jude. 2 goals for Jude, obviously, and then you see Mbappe assist, Arda Güler assist, Camavinga assist. Overall, a very positive first La Liga game. Let's do our post-match interview, shall we? Fede Valverde didn't succeed. Let's motivate him. He did well. He had a very good game. Militao similarly did a very good job. Okay, you criticize Fede Valverde and then you say he's good. Cheers. That doesn't really make sense. But with that being said, I know, EA, I know. This will be it for this episode. So in the next episode, as EA have helped me, let's go to office and let's go to calendar. What the agenda will be for the next episode is, when we come back, we would just immediately get Real Oviedo and Mallorca done, and then obviously we would ideally, I don't know if I can fit all of those games in, by the way. I don't know. Maybe I do 2 games to not tomorrow, the next episode, and then the third episode we really start to get going, and we do month by month, which would mean more gameplay and longer videos from the third episode onwards. Like I said at the start, I don't want to simulate any games. I want to play every game, which obviously would take longer, and would obviously affect the length of the video, especially if I do 1 month per episode. But obviously that is subject to change, so I will obviously update you guys on that. But as of now, I think what I will do the next episode is Real Oviedo away and then Mallorca at home. We could do a bit more than that as well, obviously, but that will be it at this stage. But that will be it for today's video. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Hit the like, subscribe to cheer us on already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.